admit, I'm actually a little bit scared to be making this video right now. Like, my heart is actually kind of pounding. The reason is because I am all alone in my basement right now. So I am basically bait. I am just bait for the ghosts right now. No one wants to look at scary ghost pictures in their basement. Unless they're crazy. Which, I mean, I guess I kind of am, aren't I? And secondly, I feel like the ghosts in these pictures are gonna like come haunt me or something just for talking about them. Like, maybe they don't want you guys to see their picture. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. So if you guys don't hear from me in a couple days, Casper has kidnapped me. Okay, so let's just get started because I'm super anxious right now. So I literally just looked up ghosts caught on camera on Google. So it's right here in front of me. So we are literally gonna look at these results together. Let's see how long it takes me to find the ghost in each picture. Okay, first one. Okay, man in a car and there is like eyes behind him. There's a person in the back seat. Does he know there's a person in the back seat? Well, I guess it's a ghost, isn't it? Okay, that is so creepy. It looks like the ghost is like wearing glasses or something and there's like a reflection on it. Who are you? Okay, so apparently this is called the back seat ghost, which makes sense. A lady was visiting her mother's grave and her husband was waiting for her in the car and she just decided to take a photo of her husband, and there, sitting in the back seat of the car in the picture, was her mother. Like, mom just wanted to say hi. Honestly, if my family members ever die and show up in pictures, it will scare me. It will not make me feel safe. It will not make me feel happy. It'll scare me. Ghosts in really old pictures actually freak me out more because it seems so legit. Like, back then they didn't have Photoshop. Okay, next picture. I'm actually so scared. Like, every small noise in my basement is making me just freak out right now. Great video idea, Jess. Okay, here we go. Alright, so there's like a cowboy man with a weird mustache holding a gun and an arrow pointing. That's a man in the grass. Why is there a man in the grass? Okay, so apparently this is another picture taken at a graveyard. That guy in the background doesn't even look like a ghost. Am I right? Like, it just looks like a dude sitting in the grass, possibly taking a dump. There's just like no relation to Casper there. But apparently the man who took this photograph swears that there was no one in the background when he took it. It wasn't until he saw the photo afterwards that he was like, oh, there's a ghost in it. By the way, I don't really know a lot of background information on these photos because obviously this is my first time seeing them. I'm literally just going off what I'm reading right now because under the photos there's like a little caption. So that's how I know some information but not all of it. Okay, next picture. Okay, Granny. Oh, there's like a little head on top of her head. Who the heck is that? But like, that doesn't look like a ghost either. It looks like Uncle Bill just accidentally photobombed the picture. So apparently this was taken in 1997 and they didn't see the man in the photo until 2000. You're telling me that it took them 3 years to see this man? Like, that was the first thing I saw when I just looked at it. Are they blind? Apparently the man in the photo looks like this lady's husband who died in the 80s, which is pretty creepy. That's quite creepy. But like, if we're gonna be logical here, what if a man that just looked similar to her husband was walking behind her when the photo was being taken, you know? Although he's pretty high up in the sky, like that's a tall man if it is. Okay, next photo. Oh, okay, that's really weird. It's like a ghostly figure is like holding onto her arm or something. That is so strange. So apparently this photo was taken on a cell phone in 2000, which is why the quality is terrible. Apparently these girls were walking down the street at night and asked a stranger to take their picture, and this is what it turned out looking like. You know, maybe the ghost just wanted to be included. Maybe he was like, gosh, I haven't been in a photo in like 100 years. I'm just gonna jump into this one. He definitely has a creepy arm though. Next photo. Okay, so this is definitely the creepiest one. That totally looks like a little baby wearing a white dress just like peeking around the corner. Okay, so here is the zoomed out version of it. I think it's pretty freaky. Like, I'm getting like chills right now. I don't want to be in my basement. So apparently this was taken in 2008, so I don't really understand why it's black and white. Like, why is it not colored? And apparently this photographer didn't notice the child in the picture until he was editing the photograph. So he went back to the farm where this was taken and he talked to the farmer and he was like, do you have any kids living here? Like, do you ever see ghosts around here? And the farmer was like, yeah, we always see this little ghost with a long white dress. So the photographer was like, okay, like that's what I got in the photo. So that's creepy. And honestly guys, I don't know how many more of these I can do. I think if I wasn't in my basement right now it would be easier, but like, it's dark down here, it's creepy, there's noises. Next photo. Okay, so I don't even see any ghost in this picture right now and I'm scared that something's just gonna like pop out at me. Maybe it's like one of those things you have to look really, really hard for. Oh my gosh, I see it, I see it, I see it. I see it. My heart literally just skipped a beat. Like it actually, I felt it in my chest. Okay, so there is a tiny little face in between those girls' legs. Okay, so reading it further, it says that that is why the little girl on the right is crying. It's because she saw the face of the ghost between the legs, but no one else did. So that's why she's crying and everybody else is just taking a nice photo. So I cannot believe that I am doing this right now. Have I completely lost my mind? Well, we all know that I have. I am once again going to look at scary ghost pictures in my basement because you guys highly requested a part 2 and I just love you guys way too much to say no. You guys are my weakness. I'm a huge sucker, okay? And it does not help that I just saw the movie Lights Out. That movie was so scary that I will literally never turn my lights off. And why do I watch these things, you ask? Because it's just thrilling to be scared. I love being scared. But then as soon as I get home, I regret it. Okay, so let's start to look at these photos. I have my laptop here, so I am seeing them for the first time with you guys. Enjoy my fear for your entertainment. Okay, first picture. What the heck is that though? It looks like some sort of animal or something. Ew, I don't like it. So it says that this screenshot was taken on a security camera in a children's library on August 8th, 2003, so it's pretty old. It was at the Willard Library in Evansville, Indiana. Apparently this building was already haunted before this thing was caught on camera, so this footage kind of just proved it for everybody. But what is it anyways? It's kind of just crawling on the floor. I guess it just wanted to get some daily reading time on its schedule. Ghosts have to educate their minds too, okay? I don't know how much I believe this one, but regardless, it's scary. Okay, next picture. Okay, so it's like a selfie with a little girl, and in the corner, there's something weird. There is something weird in the bottom left corner. That is definitely a face. Okay, so the story behind this one is that this mother and her child moved into a new house, and they decided to take this photo together as soon as they moved in, which is completely normal, but there ended up being this third face in the corner of this picture, and they have no idea who it is because there was no one else in the room when they took that photo, let alone in the house. So I guess this ghost really did not want these people invading her space. If it is a girl ghost, it looks like a girl ghost. Could be a guy with long hair, who knows? But yeah, she does not look too happy about these new owners. If I ever see a ghost in a photo of me in my new house this winter, I am leaving and I'm never looking back. I'm gone. I'm out of there. Oh my gosh, I just had to pause the video because literally as soon as I said that, this like shadow just like ran across, like I don't even know. I'm in the basement right now and I'm so freaked out, like my heart is pounding. Like I wish you guys could hear my heart right now. I don't even know what happened. Like I was talking about this ghost and this shadow just ran across my basement. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know if it was like the trick of my eye or like it was my imagination or what is going on. I need a break. Hold on. Okay, see this is why I don't do these videos. I'm alright. Next photo. Okay, 3 people and there's a really weird face under that girl's hair. What in the world? So apparently these are a bunch of co-workers that had their picture taken at work. It was taken on a cell phone and it wasn't until later that day that they saw a 4th face in the photo. This is just like the last one we just saw, except let's be real, this face is way scarier. It's just like poking out between them. Like hello, hi, what's up? And it looks like it has a completely white eye. I don't like it, guys. It's gonna haunt my dreams. And by the way, what's with all these ghosts being caught by cell phones? Like I'm seeing a trend here. Okay, on to the next one. What? Okay, there's like a creepy ghostly figure behind these people and like the eyes are completely creeping me out. I think honestly this is the scariest photo that I've seen so far. I don't know why. It's just creeping me out. It says that this mother and child had their picture taken on January 12, 2013, so quite recent compared to the other ones. And somehow it caught this extremely eerie figure that these people said resembled their deceased grandmother. Now some people might find this sweet. They might be like, "Aw, it's the grandmother watching over her child." Like, no, look at her face. Look at her face, guys. Like, come on, grandma, you're scaring people. Oh, and it also says here that apparently a lot of ghosts are caught when cameras use long exposure. So if you guys ever want to catch a ghost, there's your trick. Although I wouldn't really recommend it. Okay, let's do one more because I really want to keep this short and sweet. Okay, I literally don't see any ghost in this photo. Am I missing something? Is this one of those things that pop out? If it pops out, I will freak out. Okay, there's a close-up actually. Let's try this one. Oh, okay, there's like a ghostly girl figure there. Apparently this photo was taken at an EDM festival called Good Life Festival. I've never heard of it before, but it wasn't until this photo was posted online, like on Facebook or something, I think, that people started to notice this figure in the background. It's like way off in the distance, which is where it should stay. And on the festival's Facebook page, they revealed that the location that the EDM festival took place was an area where this little girl died back in like the early 1900s. So they said that she could have been watching over these people, like just watching to see what they were doing, to freak them out, I don't know. But she was not happy that there was loud music happening right there. Unless she likes EDM music and she just wanted to be a part of it, I don't know. But yeah, those are all of the ghost pictures that I'm gonna look at today. I really don't want to do a part 3, guys, to be honest, after I just got spooked down here. But I hope you did enjoy what I did look at. You guys really like creepy stuff, don't you? Hey guys, it's Jessii Vee and I'm here with Mandy Vee.
The Pumpkin Queen.
The Pumpkin Queen.
Don't forget. Y'all remember last year I was here October 1st and I was wearing my pumpkin shirt. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing.
I remember.
But Jess has decided to start early. I'm gonna start in October, so be aware
I can't
of
believe
that.
you're not starting early. You're the Pumpkin Queen.
All of the actual Halloween events start in October. So like I kind of have to wait because the season. Maybe I will start early, you'll see.
Anyways though, fun fact, that intro, the Halloween, Mandy actually came up with.
Yes!
And I was like, can I use it too, please? Can we share it?
She designed it, I thought of it.
Halloween.
Veen.
We sound like vampires.
I know,
Welcome to Halloween.
I know. This is such a lame intro.
It's not lame.
It's lame.
We always just go on tangents. Okay, so today we're gonna be reacting to some ghosts caught in Instagram photos. And basically today we're gonna try and figure out if they look legit, because we've experienced a lot of stuff in our lives. We've had ghosts in our photos before. Mandy's Snapchat photo, my forest behind the house. We know what looks legit and what doesn't.
Yeah.
So we have a few examples. A lot of these are actually celebrities, which is interesting, and like huge models and stuff like that on Instagram. So we're gonna see if they just want attention or if it's real.
I feel like it's usually pretty obvious to tell what's real and what's not, because you always, I don't know about you, but like when I see what I think is a real ghost or apparition or whatever, I get this like feeling.
Yeah.
I get this like nervous,
like sick feeling.
Yeah. And then like when it's fake, it's like, it's usually such bad Photoshop.
So I personally don't know who this person is. You guys might, but her name is Peaches Geldof.
Okay.
And apparently she was really freaked out when she posted a picture to Instagram. It's of her and her son, but there is an extra hand in the photo, which doesn't make any sense because it couldn't be her son's, because you see his shoulder, so his hand wouldn't be able to go up that high.
It's impossible. It doesn't seem, because you can see her shoulder. She can't reach. Why would she reach her arm back like that? You would be able to tell. I think it's real.
You think it's real?
I think it's real.
But could it be like a trick of the eye, like something in her hair or a pillow?
I'm sure it could be.
You could see the knuckles bending. Ew, like you can see.
Okay, well that, but also it looks like an old hand. Like it looks kind of wrinkly.
Oh yeah, sort of.
It could very well be a family member, you know, from the past.
Like trying to join in on the photo.
She's taking a picture with what, her son? Maybe they wanted to be a part of it. Or it could be something terrifying and evil and negative.
But it says that she was so freaked out that she messaged her husband to return home and she said, please come see me, I'm so scared. I have spooked myself reading the Instagram comments about the ghost hand. So I guess she didn't even know when she uploaded this, and people in the comments told her.
See, that's the worst part. And like the fact that it's like on her, like it's holding on to her. It's like,
that's so messed up.
We're off to a good start. We're off to a good start.
Okay, here's another apparent celebrity. Let's see if she has her name on here. Milo. She's apparently 22 years old and she was unaware of the creepy apparition until her fans spotted it on Instagram. So it's always people looking at these photos like, hey, what is that behind you? So let's go down to the actual photo.
Ew.
So,
is that a photo or a video though?
Apparently, no, it's a photo. Apparently she was at a pool party, unless this was her Instagram story. It could have been a video actually. But it looks like a child's face.
Wait, can we see the video though? I'm scared.
It's just waiting for a friend who is super late to come today. And if you guys see this video, you can look at how nice the drink.
Oh!
the cute girl, and how nice the pool is.
Okay, no. Okay, no.
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't know.
Are you okay?
I don't like it. The video's worse. The video's worse.
That is so scary.
Like, it's so like clearly there. There's no mistaking that. I'm gonna cry. It's literally like I will get mad at anyone who says that it's fake. I don't think it's okay. The picture seems a little like,
but
okay.
not even really,
But-
because it doesn't look like a perfect cutout image of a thing. You have to really look at it.
This is real. This is real. Because the thing is this is such a common thing that people do on Instagram, like the stories and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's such a random, like, why? They're having a pool party.
at first I'm like, okay, maybe it's actually a little boy behind the fence, but you can actually kind of see the like fade of his body. It's more like his head is just really prominent.
Ugh, that's so gross.
That
Okay.
was creepy.
So the first two we think are legit. So let's go to the next one. This one was actually taken at the Stanley Hotel, which is the hotel that inspired The Shining, I believe.
Oh.
People can tour around this hotel, and this guy took a picture of the staircase and didn't realize until after, once again, that there is a figure standing on the top of the
Just
stairs.
got chills.
So he posted this photo, and he
Oh my gosh,
said,
is it nun?
he says, "By golly, I think I may have actually captured a ghost."
By golly. By golly.
I was reading more on this, is how I know, but experts were actually looking at this photo, and upon looking at it closer, it's supposed to be like a mother in front, and behind, on the left, a little boy standing
Okay,
right
but it looks
behind
like
her.
a nun. It looks like a nun, Jess.
Oh yeah, like a woman figure, and then behind a little boy, like really, really close up to her. And apparently this photo was inspected to not be manipulated. So, I mean, anyone could say that, I guess, but I don't know. The Stanley Hotel's really, really old. I wouldn't be surprised.
I want to like zoom in though. It looks like a nun.
I don't really see the little boy. I see there's something behind her.
I see it could be a little girl, a little boy. It looks like a nun because you see her black like robe, and then you see the white.
the white there, yeah,
And then you
and
see
something
it-
on her head.
Yeah, I think that it could be real. Why would you want to fake that? I'm pretty open-minded. Like, I don't know 100%, but I would say like I would believe it. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm like on the fence, but I do know this place has a lot of history.
I thought we were gonna be like, okay, fake, 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 fake.
So, this is another famous person apparently, Holly Willoughby. I've never heard of her either. Why don't I know these people? I don't know. People once again spotted a ghost in this person's photo. So these people just never see it until people start commenting it. This one I had a lot of trouble seeing.
Okay, wait, can I try and see it myself?
Do you want me to tell you what it is first?
What I should be looking for?
Yeah, it
But don't
says-
tell me where.
Many of Holly's followers took to the comment section to insist they could see a doll-like face in profile. So someone says, zoom in as far as you can on the white bit of wall.
It's
It's
so
only little, but looks like a doll's face looking to the side. So it is
Okay,
looking to the
okay.
side. Oh, I see it. Do you see it? But that could be snow.
Too small. Why would a ghost be that miniature? It's just the wall.
Yeah, I think it's just
That's
two,
dumb.
because if you see how it's supposed to be an eye, there's
Okay.
also two dots beside it.
What is this? Beetlejuice, that guy with the tiny head? Like, just an illusion of the snow in the wall.
I can agree to that. So this next person is another famous person who I don't know.
She actually looks familiar.
Katie Price freaks out fans as she captures ghost of little boy in her house. So I was reading up on this, and apparently she's known her house was haunted for a very long time, and she wanted to prove it to people. She has been haunted by this ghost for the past 20 years in her Sussex mansion. So this is not like new to her, but she
Well,
wanted to capture him.
That's what happens when you live in a mansion, honey. You don't need a house that big.
I definitely see it, and that really grosses me out.
Ew, you know what? Does not look like a little boy. I'm sorry. Ew, it
Or
looks
like
like
a man.
person, like smiling.
There's definitely something there, and I do believe
Look
this
at
photo.
it smile. And it's like in the like dark part of the hallway. Oh. You know what? Can I just say something? When people take gross pictures like that of like ghosts looking creepy in the darkness and they say, oh, it's your guardian angel. It's not. It's not. Your guardian angel is gonna be a white light. It's gonna be a positive energy, and it's gonna not hide in the darkest part of your house and smile in a corner like that. It is not your. Do you see this? No. I
Yeah.
hate it when people say that. If I have a bad experience like at home and someone's like, oh, it's just your guardian angel, I'm like, no, honey. Angels are of light and love and happiness.
Woman left terrified after she spots the ghost of her mother-in-law.
Ah!
in this photo.
Not even her mom. Her mother-in-law.
Her mother-in-law. Is it just like...
Is it the white?
It's the white, I guess. I mean, it kind of looks like an arm.
Do you see, like, what I mean? Like, people can be so sure of who it is. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, it's my mother-in-law. But it's like, how could you know? But it's just like the person
You
is
get
so
a feeling,
sure.
probably. It's really weird and quite spooky. I can see arms and part of a see-through body that appear to be a dress and a night tie. They think it's her because they have her old furniture in the room. This photo's not manipulated, so whatever it is, it's either an object.
No, I definitely think it's some kind of apparition. If she believes that it's her mother-in-law, then I won't question that at all. See, that to me, I could believe it to be a guardian angel because it's white.
Yeah.
And I don't get any bad vibes from it. You don't see its face, so it's not trying to like scare you. It's behind a child. I don't know. I don't get any bad vibes from it at all.
The only creepy thing is this was during a peekaboo session.
Ew! Ew!
So,
okay. Why did you say that?
Sorry.
Why did you say that? Ew. I'm so creeped out.
Me too. Why are we doing this?
No, especially in your house. This house is creepy.
So this next one, it said Instagram, but this looks like Facebook. Anyways, apparently this 13-year-old girl was with her dad on a fishing trip, I believe, and she took a picture of her dad in the background, I guess getting something ready behind the truck or car that they're in, and then she sees like some dark apparition also in the picture.
Can you zoom in? Dude, it's smiling.
What's weird is that he's in like a hat and everything, just like the fishermen would be.
To me, this is gonna be like the Stanley Hotel one. Like, I feel like, would I be surprised? No. Am I 100% sure? No.
I didn't know they appeared to be that dark. Like, I thought they were more ghostly. Like, that looks just like a shadow figure, you know?
Which is slightly worse.
I don't know, it's bizarre and like, I don't know. This one looks a little more fake. Well, apparently like her mother wrote, Haley was going back through her pictures and saw this and needless to say freaked out and called me. So if a mother's saying that, I mean, that's the mom's in on this fakeness. Yeah. Okay, and then we have two more. Okay, so this is the first one where they're actually out in the wilderness. Apparently these people hiked out to a peak. He posted it without knowing what was going on and people started commenting. What happened was this person's friends decided to go out to this same peak to take the photos of themselves just like he did, but in one, it was different. See, it says same location, same time. There was something that they didn't manage to recreate. If you zoom up, a person.
Ew.
It says it appears to be some sort of unnaturally tall, ghostly figure. They thought it would have been a hiker, except that the area is not part of the trail and is so steep that it would be almost impossible. Yeah, that's like the edge of a cliff. And how would he not see that? I mean, you'd be surprised where people can get to. If you have a will, like if you really have the motivation to
there's a will, there's a way.
Go on the side of a cliff, I mean, it's definitely possible. Is that dangerous? Yeah. I don't know how the heck she would have done it by herself.
No, it's definitely eerie.
It's very eerie, and the fact that she's facing away.
And she's wearing white.
It could definitely be a ghost.
Yeah, I think it's one of those, you're not 100% again, like I'm a huge believer, so I'm open to it.
Imagine just finding that in your picture. Like,
girl, we've found many things in our pictures.
The very last one I actually sent to Mandy. I saw this on Twitter because this blew up like overnight. This girl, her name is Michelle, and she's from Florida. She posted a picture of herself in her bedroom.
So basically she posted this photo and like people were seeing like that there was a ghost behind her and you can't see it at first. You literally have to zoom in to see it.
And increase brightness even.
Yeah, like and adjust. And it's really scary, to be honest. Like, to me, it kind of looked like The Nun, like from the movie The Nun. I think it's more realistic because she never said anything about it and she actually deleted the picture and then cropped it so that that thing wasn't in it anymore.
Without even saying anything in her description.
Without saying anything.
Most people would be like, oh my god, there was like a ghost in the picture, but she just like...
She's like, girl, I look good.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna screw with me.
Like, you'd think if she was doing it for attention, she'd leave the photo up?
Well, you know what, Jess? Like, there have been things that have happened to Jess and I that we don't talk about because it scares us so much.
Yeah.
Like, there are things that happened that are so real and are so devastatingly scary that it's like, you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to give any attention to it. Imagine seeing something like this behind you in a picture that you took. If that happened to me, genuinely, I don't think that I would give it any attention because it's so scary.
But she was posting on Twitter because everyone found her Twitter. She was posting that she was moving out because she was in her apartment or something. So she posted a picture of the moving truck with all of her stuff in it, and she's like, I'm leaving.
It really looks like the nun.
I don't know, I think the way she dealt with this seemed real, but this, I guess it could have been photoshopped. I don't know. But I do feel bad for this girl if this was real, because that is so scary. You never want something like that in your house, because that's clearly evil. Like, if something like that was in my house, as much as I love this place, I would not stay. I mean, we had that thing in the backyard, but that's like in the forest. It's not in the house. Alright, well anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're now officially spooked.
Officially.
Yeah, I'm like feeling a little sick, but it's fine. I didn't think these would be so like real looking. So definitely I think there was more real than there were fake, but you just never know. Comment down below what you guys think of all these photos, and yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Bye.
So today, I am nervous for today's video, I really am. I am going to be reacting to ghosts caught in windows, which, I don't know, the whole thought of that is just weird. Imagine taking a normal photo and later looking at it on your computer or on your phone and seeing that the whole time there was a ghost in the window. The thing about the photos that we're about to look at is some will obviously be photoshopped. Like, come on, some of them aren't going to be real. We have to kind of realize that. Some will probably be real, for sure, I believe it. And others are probably going to be hard to see, because I feel like some people say there's a ghost in a window, but meanwhile it looks like this very faint blur that may or may not be a ghost. So take these photos as you will, alright? Take them as you will. I've only seen a couple, but we're gonna look at them all together. Okay, so here we go. Here's the first one. This definitely does look like a ghost, but I feel like it's too obvious that it's a ghost. Like, this one I feel could be photoshopped, but it's creepy. It's really creepy. I mean, look at the eye sockets. It's just these dark eye sockets on the face. It almost looks like this ghost is wearing like a super big hat with like a feather outfit. And I don't really understand why this person thought they had to circle it in the window as if we weren't going to be able to see it. Like, that's pretty obvious. Do they really think we're that stupid? Obviously. First of all, this kid looks really angry. Like, that's my expression whenever I have to wake up early in the morning, or when someone tells me that they hate the Vampire Diaries. Really? So this seems to be kind of a pixelated, blurry image, so it's hard to really zoom up and see what's in the window, but it definitely looks like someone's arms are pressed kind of on the windowsill looking out at this little angry baby. Yeah, actually, on further examination, you can definitely see hands. But the thing is, what if it's just one of this kid's family members looking out the window? Like, are we sure that's a ghost, even though the face looks really weird? Usually, with black and white pictures, I feel like it's probably not Photoshopped just because they're so old. But you never know. This one's definitely really creepy. Okay, what is that? What is that? I think this might have been one of the pictures that were taken on Google Maps, which is eerie. That's eerie because Google Maps doesn't just like randomly Photoshop stuff. That could just be like an old man looking out the window and his face just happens to be shadowed. I'm not too sure. But that's creepy. That's almost like a demonic face. Like, you do not want to go near that. Next. Ooh, my goodness. I don't like this one. Okay, so these workers are just hanging out on a roof, and in the window, there's like a granny ghost. A granny ghost? Like, what are you? Watch when this is actually just like a sweet little old lady looking out her window at the workers, having a really great day, and people just think she's a ghost because she's wearing white. That could just be her nightgown. Or it could be a really scary ghost. Either or. But it almost looks like she could be like levitating, because how is she that high up? Because her feet are like at the bottom window, and windows aren't on the floor. Like, what is going on there? Okay, this next one was taken at a graveyard. It's a really old black and white photo, and there's sort of a white blur in the window. So I feel like this could be stretching it a bit, but at the same time, if you look at the other windows on this church, they're completely dark and black, except for this one window. So that's really creepy. That's definitely creepy. Okay, this one, I find it hard to tell what they're circling. Can you guys see it? Like, I don't really see anything there. I think they're trying to point out like a reflection. I don't see anything. Ooh, okay. So I can definitely see like a white figure in this window. The thing is, what if people are just circling like people's furniture in the house? What if that's like a little statue someone put by the window and they were like, it looks so nice, people are gonna love it, and then it gets thought of as a ghost? This looks like a really old building though. That's the only reason why I think this could be a ghost, because usually they're in old buildings, aren't they? Okay, so this next one does not look like a ghost. It looks like someone, I don't know, wiped their hand and made it look like a face or something. Or a ghost just like totally pressed their face against the glass just for fun. But yeah, that definitely looks like an eye and a nose and a mouth. So I can see how this picture is definitely thought of as creepy. Ooh, okay. So this is like, looks like a really old building once again. It's dark inside and there's a little girl's face, I think. Is that a little girl's face? I literally hate that I'm zooming up on these right now. Like, they do not need to be closer to me. Like, back up. Back up, ghosts. This next one, it looks like a rainy day or something because the windows are all fogged up, but there's definitely something back there. But it almost looks human because of the skin color. Regardless, it's creepy. This next one, oh, I've seen this one before. This one is definitely on Google Maps, I believe. And it's like this really creepy, evil-looking being in the window. It doesn't even look ghostly, to be honest. It looks like one of those demon things or a monster. But what I'm trying to assume here is that maybe it's one of those Halloween masks, or maybe it's someone who is it a special effect artist? One of those people who make like masks for characters in movies. It could just be they put one of their projects on the windowsill and didn't know it was gonna scare people. Or it's an alien. Could be an alien. I think this one comes with two pictures. This first one is just a picture of some people hanging out, and in the background, in an abandoned building apparently, there is a ghostly figure in the window, and I believe she's supposed to be holding her baby. At least that's what it says. I'm not too sure if that's correct or not. But there's this second picture, and it's still there in the background watching them, even though everyone's already moved into a different pose. It's just sort of lingering there, staring, which, whew, gives me chills, honestly. This next one looks sort of fake to me almost. It's yep, you guys heard that, didn't you? That is chairs moving upstairs. I made a video a couple weeks ago and a chair moved upstairs and it sounded like I farted, and everyone in the comments was like, Jessii Vee, you farted, but no. No guys, I didn't. So these are supposed to be handprints on windows of a house, but I mean, these could have been decorations, they could have been anything. I'm not too sure. I don't think ghosts would just like put white handprints on windows. Like, I just don't see that happening. But regardless, if I drove by this house and saw these handprints, I would be freaked out. Like, I will admit that. And then this is supposed to be a ghost at the Stanley Hotel, and I don't know, it looks like a little kid again. That's definitely creepy to me. I mean, when pictures of buildings are taken from far away and you just see this little like head in a window, woo! Leave me out of it. But yeah, that is the end of all of the ghost photos. They were creepy, but like I said before, some of them were a little less believable than others, but all creepy. All creepy. Always creepy. Anything with ghosts are creepy. So today we are continuing our creepy series. Yay! Honestly, I have been absolutely loving doing this series. It's like the best thing ever. And the research is so much fun as well because I get to find these new things even though they're super scary. But yeah, today we're going to be looking at the scariest photobombs. So these could be weird people, they could be ghosts, they could be anything really. Aliens maybe. But yeah, we're just going to go through these. I'm a bit worried, but it should be fine like always. I feel like every time I do a creepy video, as much as I love it, I get nervous. Is that normal? It's probably normal, right? Okay, so here is the first one. It's a normal picture with 3 friends, I'm assuming, but in the left corner there is some bald, creepy man watching them. And what I hate about it is that his eyes are like white. Why are his eyes white? Like, imagine just taking a casual picture with your friends and you look at it after and you see this. What would you think? This one just spooks me out so much, and I have a feeling that it's photoshopped, but I'm not too sure. But there's a guy just taking a selfie like guys do sometimes, and in the window of his door there's something looking in at him. And I tried to zoom in, but this picture's so pixelated it sucks. But it looks like some ghoulish face, and oh, it's just haunting, honestly. This is probably one of the scariest ones I've seen. This next picture is just of a girl sitting on a picnic bench, I think, and it's at night, obviously, and in the background you see some figure walking towards her. It slightly looks like Slender Man. Maybe if his arms were longer it would look like him, but it's just this faceless figure walking towards her, and she doesn't even see it, which is worse. Oh my gosh, this one is so creepy. So this girl, she's taking a selfie, and I bet you can't see it at first, but on the very top bunk bed, there's an eye peering through the sheets. Listen, I don't know if it's this girl's friend, but everywhere I read about this picture, this girl said there was no one else in her room. So what the heck is that? I want to know right now. This picture, I did not see anything at first when I saw it, oh my gosh, but between this lovely new married couple, there is some dude or some demonic looking face behind them. And this couple even said on Facebook where they posted this that there was no one else around them when they took the photo. But like, I guess one of their wedding guests could have just jumped in without them knowing. You gotta think logical here, right? This one, oh my gosh. So these two girls took a photo in their classroom, and in the back right corner there's just this figure standing up looking towards the wall. I don't know what it is, but it scares me. It reminds me of The Grudge, okay? Let's skip this picture. It's freaking me out. Okay, this one looks like a mom and her daughter maybe, and behind them it looks like there's a vampire watching them or something. Like, does that not remind you of the character Johnny Depp played in that vampire movie? It looks really similar to me. And why are his eyes white? Why are the eyes always white? I just want to know. Okay, so this girl's taking a selfie in her car, and on the back window there is something looking in the car. It looks scary. It's probably her brother, let's be real, but if it's not, that's something to be scared about. Okay, so my sister actually saw this photo and told me to include it because she was freaked out about this photo. Because behind these three girls, there's these three male figures with white eyes, but they're watching the girls. And Mandy used the term, it looks like each one of the girls' demons, because there's three dark figures and they're three girls and it's their demons. I don't know how she said it, but it just freaked me out. This one freaks me out. Like, the stupidest photos freak me out for some reason. But these two guys are taking a picture in front of a restaurant or something, and inside the restaurant through the window, there's this, it looks like a boy's face looking at them. Once again, the eyes are really weird. He almost looks demonic in a way, which is why it scared me so much. Like, why is he staring out the window at them? This one is like, I don't know, a stupid photobomb, but like scary, right? I know it's not paranormal or anything like that, but it's a shark. Sharks are almost scarier than paranormal things to have behind you, right? Like, that would just scare me. I would never go in the water again. Okay, so this one's really weird. It's a couple who are out camping or something, and in the back right corner there's something watching them. I showed my sister and she thinks it's a bear, but it could be like a wolf or some sort of weird creepy animal back there just watching them. This one actually took me a while to see. Do you guys see it right away? Because I didn't see it right away. But if you look on the bottom right, there's like a face under the mom's legs, and I don't know what that is or why that's there, but the couple that posted this said they don't know who that is. And they're probably lying, because that just looks like they sat on one of their family members' faces, which is terrible. Like, why are you doing that? This one, oh my goodness. So three friends just taking a picture in a restaurant, and outside, I think going through the drive-thru, there is a clown watching them through the window. And if Mandy saw this, she would freak out because my sister hates clowns so much. For good reason. They're scary, right? This one's really creepy. I saw this one and freaked out. So these two girls taking a picture together, and there is some creepy figure crouched by the garbage can? Some blue bin. I don't know what that is, but she's watching. That creepy figure's watching. And lastly, there is this lovely graduation picture that seems to be photobombed by a very weird green-eyed thing in the top left corner there. I don't know what that is. It almost looks like a goblin. I really don't know. But to end this video on a positive note, so I don't leave you guys too scared, photobombs always remind me of that soon meme. You guys know the soon meme, right? I remember it being popular a while ago, but the minute I saw these creepy photos, I thought of that meme. I don't know why, it just came to my head. But yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Today I'm going to be reacting to the ghosts that you guys found in your videos and photos, so I'm super excited. I can't watch every single one of them because there's so many, but I did pick a few, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who submitted their content. I will still watch them all, even if I can't react to them all in a video. And also, the ones that I am reacting to today, I had to kind of cut some of your videos short, just because some of them were like 5 minutes long, and I just had to edit it to like the most important parts. I hope you guys don't mind. Also, all of the footage shown in this video today, I will put all of their YouTube channels down below in the description, so check those out if you want to see the full versions. And yeah, let's just get started. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. See the face. I don't see it. Where is it? Oh my gosh, jump scare? Where is it? Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, the face is there. Down here, see the eyes? I kind of do. I see like 2 white little dots or something, right? Okay, a windowsill. What is it supposed to see? This was taken in a church at night with no one else there. I just see blobs, I'm sorry. What is it? We think it looks like someone in some kind of headdress. Oh, I see it now. I see it now. That's kind of creepy. Paranormally Correct.
Hey Jessii, this is Sarah from Paranormally Correct here on YouTube, and I have 3 ghost pictures I think you should take a look at.
Okay.
The first 2 pictures were actually taken at the same place. The very first one is a picture that I personally took. The second picture is the picture that was sent to us by the client. The third picture is a picture taken by a trail cam.
Trail cams, those are scary. These shots were taken, oh, I couldn't read it. So these pictures were all taken around the same time, and the third one there's a figure on the right? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh man, I don't like that. This photo was taken in the same house by the homeowner. Look in the top right corner of the mirror. Oh, is it like the figure thing there? That's weird. Or just the light? I don't know. This is my Holy Grail ghost photo taken by trail cam. Oh, okay. It's like a white figure thing passing by the camera. Peyton Randolph house. This picture was taken at the back side of the Peyton Randolph house. Oh, is it in the window? Did you see it? Here it is again, zoomed in. Don't zoom in. I hate when they do that. Oh, it's like a glowy thing in the window. This is an EVP I caught at my friend's house. Since we did an EVP session for about 10 minutes, I will cut the video so you can hear what we caught.
There's something under this deck.
The crate! What crate? Okay. I see a little shadow in the right corner there. Oh, that's like a little boy or something standing in the corner. I don't like this. Oh, there are a lot of orbs.
Oh my god! There was orbs there!
That's like a million
Hey
orbs.
guys, I'm going to be showing you guys my pets.
Oh.
So this is the first pet I'm going to show
He's
you.
so
Of course,
cute.
it's my dog, Kinley. She's a big dog, as you can see. So I want to show you my other dog. His name is Cody.
Oh, there's a figure there? That seems like you guys did that though. Oh, glowing eyes behind this person. You know what though? I think it's just the doorknob, like glowing. Oh, there's an orb. Orbs freak me out. I know it can be dust or something, but that's a pretty big orb.
Hey guys, this is for Jessii Vee's
Hey.
Ghost Mission video.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make this story. Yeah, really short because we don't have a lot of time. So basically, I took my nephew who was 8 at the time, 2 years ago, to the movies. And
Okay.
over there they have like go-karts. And
Like an arcade.
yeah,
for
arcade
kids.
thing. And at that day, he was feeling really down. He kept saying, I want to go home. I'm scared. I'm like, why are you so scared? So I take a picture of him. And then the next day, when I saw the picture, I could see in the picture there was another head coming out of his head.
What?
It was like a little ghost boy.
Yeah.
And you could tell
Different kid, different color,
yeah,
different
hairline, different nose, different everything, and I was freaking out.
That's
I showed
creepy.
my mom,
Oh my
I showed
gosh.
my sister, which is his
I
mom.
want to see it.
And they're all freaking out. They started
couldn't
believing
believe
it.
it.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
they
so
couldn't
creepy.
believe it.
You're gonna see.
Oh, that's so weird. I do see the other head.
So with my story, me and my friends, we went up north. We went to a cottage in the woods just for a weekend getaway
In the
with
middle of
friends,
nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere. So we get there at night. I remember it was really dark, and we were unloading the car, and I already had a bad vibe. And our vibes,
Oh my god, they're
our
always right.
instinct,
We feel them like that.
I remember this one room that was calling me
creepy.
towards it, and I had to take a picture. So I take a picture, and I see this figure sitting on the bed. Literally, this figure was
Ugh.
sitting on the bed.
I want to see. Oh my gosh, there totally is something there. That's
And then
so
I took a
freaky.
second picture,
And it was gone.
disappeared.
That is weird. Especially because it's gone in the second one.
Hi Jessii, my name
think
is
I met those
Kim,
girls on
and
tour.
over the summer my mom and I went to Pennsylvania for vacation, and while we were there we decided to check out Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. And during the paranormal tour, you know, we had like a tour guide and they were like showing us the hot spots of the building and everything, and my mom had a camera with her and she was just taking pictures throughout the entire building just to see if she would capture anything. And we didn't notice it right away, but when we got home and after my mom
A ghost?
downloaded all of our vacation pictures onto our computer, she noticed that she captured of what appears to be an orb. And
Okay.
I will show you that picture
Show me.
right now.
Oh wow, that's a pretty big one. That's huge. Like way bigger than the size of dust would be. I was scrolling through my friend's mom's friend's Instagram a few minutes ago. Don't ask how I got there, I just did. What is it? Is it that big white spot of the kids? Did you see it? Let's zoom in. Oh, there's a face looking at them through the window! Oh my gosh. That is freaky.
Okay, so on this photo that I took while on a school trip by a tree with lots of moss on it, had a ghost orb in the picture.
Okay.
When I took this picture, I was on the ghost tour part of our trip, and the orb was visible with eyes seen. Also, the story that was being told was about a woman who killed a person, then her and her husband were hung on this exact tree where the picture was taken.
Can you find the face? Oh my gosh, why? Oh yeah, I see it down there between the legs of these people. If not, I'll show you again. I saw it. That's not a ghost. That's just a silly picture. Oh my gosh, that is kind of creepy, but like...
These two pictures right here is from the Franklin Park Zoo about 2002. This picture up here behind the two rocks next to the sleeping lion is this white orb object. As you can see, it kind of has like stars around it and it's just kind of in the air floating. You would think it's a part of the camera, right? You go to this one. This picture was taken maybe a few seconds later. This is an angel. There's the hair, the feet, the toes, the body, the wings. I know the picture's a little beat up, but
that's
look at
really
how beautiful
cool
and bright she was.
Today I will be showing you guys a certain photo of my backyard, and it has my window in it, and it has a certain something in the windowsill. Let's start with a little history on the house. The house was built in the late 90s by a man, his wife, and his son. Sadly, the man did pass away while building on the house, and the mother and son left the house and left it to my father and my family. While constructing the house, this was a photo of my dog Tank along with my sister in the background. But if we take a closer look at the windowsill, we can see a bit of a face in there. It looks a little creepy, to be honest to me.
Where?
I circled it right here. It looks about a man and a girl right in the corner. But if we zoom up closer, you can clearly see the little girl apparition.
Oh, okay. Oh, that little bike thing moved on its own. Is that a bike thing? What is that? The guy's like, did that just move on me? Is there a face behind you? What is that? Yeah, that's a little weird. I don't know what that is. What's going to happen? Oh, the cup moved. Did you put a string on that? Alright, so that is the end of them. Thank you to everyone who sent them in. A lot of them were definitely really spooky. Some of them you guys might have set up, but I'll try and trust you this one time, okay? I do like doing this type of video where I react to stuff that you guys submit. So maybe like once a month or once a while I will like do this type of thing. Doesn't have to be ghosts. It could be like anything that I can react to. I'll just like choose like a subject and you guys can submit it. So give this video a thumbs up if you want me to continue doing these types of videos. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is gonna sound very strange, but I can't wait to take this shirt off because it's like the itchiest thing I've ever worn. There's these little sparkles all over it, so every time I put my arms down, it itches me. I'm so itchy right now.